Hello, pleasure to meet you.
So, tell me about yourself.
Hello, so I'm currently a student and an undergraduate at University of Brunei Darussalam doing biology. I'm also a Toastmaster. So what Toastmasters is essentially a platform for practicing your leadership and communication skills. So I'm quite experienced in dealing with different types of people in terms of personality, organizing and managing events as well, and also delivering some presentations in front of a crowd in ways that benefit them.
Okay, why do you want this job?
Why do I want this job? Well, Nabil, flying is my passion. So ever since I was a little kid, I was actually quite thrilled and intrigued by how aircrafts fly in the sky, and also when I boarded one especially. So whenever I'm in an aircraft, I'm so intrigued at the whole operations of it, from its taking off, to its flying, and towards its landing as well. And every bit of it, I was actually quite intrigued. And also to find out more, I actually did my own research and simulations on flying as well. So I know a bit of technicalities when it comes to flying, especially when you take off, when you fly, what to do when you land as well. And also the navigation that plays a vital part when you fly as well. And
that's good. So I understand that being a pilot is not just about celebration. Sometimes it's about handling emergencies as well. So in a situation where your plane is losing altitude, how do you announce that to your passengers?
So you know how people are when they hear danger or something, they panic first before when they hear the danger. So as a pilot, you have to have a cool attitude and also in charge of the situation. So what I'll do is I will provide the solution first, then report on the situation as it goes. So for example, so say the plane is falling down. So I announced to the passengers, currently I'm doing a descent at ... altitude, because currently we're experiencing turbulent weather of some sort. So the passengers will be more calm as they hear a solution first, then the danger later. So they'll be more relaxed and less panicky when it comes to the danger at hand. So that's what I do first. I provide a solution, and then the danger I would just give it slowly to the passengers.
Alright, awesome. So you talked about a lot about knowing a bit about technicalities.
Yes. So
let me ask you this question: if the plane increases in altitude, will it increase in the efficiency of the aircraft?
So if a plane, essentially, if you increase in altitude, it'll be more efficient for the aircraft. But here's the misconception: if you increase in altitude, the oxygen in the air becomes thinner. So there'll be less oxygen to burn the engine for the aircraft. So there's this specific altitude where it's most efficient. So between 10 to 12 kilometers in the altitude, that's the most efficient way to fly, because it saves on fuel and it requires less effort, less fuel to maintain or keep on that speed. So if you cruise at that altitude, it will be the most efficient altitude. So essentially, increase in altitude but not increase that 12-kilometer range. If not, you will fly slower instead.
So you have to be in between that range.
10 to 12-kilometer range. Yeah.
Alright, that's good. So you're applying for RBA. Of course, you have to do some. I hope you prepared about something about RBA. So how much do you know about RBA?
RBA? I know that RBA started in 1974 with only 2 planes. So that's the Boeing 747-200, and they also had only 4 destinations actually: Hong Kong, Singapore, Kuching, and Kota Kinabalu. So they started off from there. And then now they expanded to about 4 regions. So that's destinations to Asia Pacific, Australasia, Europe, and Middle East. So in total they have 27 destinations that you can fly to as of now. And also their fleet size has expanded as well. So you have 4 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners, then they have the new ones right now, which can accommodate about business class 18 seats and like 236 like economy class. And then you have the 5 Boeing 747, no, Airbus A320neos. So this is the new edition as well. So they have about 12 business class seats as well, and then economy class 136. Then they have 2 Boeing Airbus A320 CEOs. This is the old version. So this one they used to go to Kota Kinabalu, just short distances. This accommodates as well 12 business class seats and also 132 economy class seats.
All right, you're obviously very ambitious. So where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years' time in the company?
Okay, in 5 to 10 years' time, I see myself as someone who has expertise and is deeply knowledgeable in terms of flying an aircraft. I'm not just saying this just for say. I'm actually quite a resilient person and has a concept to completion attitude when it comes to the task at hand, and especially my passion, which is flying itself. From experience, I actually was, when I showed these traits, I was actually part of an organizing team, earlier part of this year, organizing a contest. So I had a lot of tasks to do. I had to print the certificates, the materials, buy the trophies, also contact the speakers. So I managed to do, especially printing and buying the trophies. Already I can complete it 1 week before the event. And also I kept in contact with the speakers all throughout the duration towards the competition itself. So I'm pretty resilient when it comes to dealing with the work at hand, and also I like to complete my work in before the duration of time or at the specific completion time.
All right. So Ari, we have a bit of time. Describe a situation where you have to use teamwork to succeed.
Okay, so 2-3 years ago, I was part of an event management team. We were organizing a futsal team. So I had a team with me. There were 300 people on the team. We had a lot of tasks to do. So we had to prepare refreshments. We had to buy the materials for the futsal tournaments. See footballs, clothes, hiring referees as well, and also getting the venue in time. And yeah, that's 3 tasks. So each task I delegated to 3 members of my team specifically so they can focus on it throughout. And what I did was I always kept in constant communication with them to ensure that everything runs well, and also being very clear and vivid when it comes to work. You can see where the thing lies and where you could spot some faults and stuff like that. So I also brief them on the flow of the event so they don't, get confused when the event itself comes through. So I also ensured that I did my fair share of work so that I don't seem like the person who just authoritates people around. And then when it comes to when the event eventually happens, it was quite well. It went well, and I actually, after the event ends, I congratulated my team for a job well done, and they were also satisfied with the result. And I guess they were happy, and I think we became closer after that because we were being open towards one another and also being clear towards one another when it comes to work. So yeah, that's a situation where we just use teamwork and just clear mindset and openness towards one another, in which we eventually succeeded.
Awesome. So you have teamwork and good memory. Well done. The time is up. I think that's it for our interview. Thank you so much, Ari. Looking forward for you being captain.